We are here in Langres, France, in front of the museum dedicated entirely to the life and legacy of Denis Diderot, one of the boldest minds of the Enlightenment. We were supposed to be inside the museum, but it was actually robbed earlier this week and is closed until further notice. So we're just gonna get some great outside shots.
In 1749, he wrote an essay entitled Letter on the Blinds. It wasn't just about philosophy. It challenged what people believed about sight and knowledge. Back then, seeing meant believing. So, if you couldn't directly see it, it didn't exist.
That's why inventions like Galileo's telescope were viewed with suspicion. Some philosophers would not even look through telescopes, distrusting anything invisible to the naked eye.
If telescopes caused suspicion, imagine what that meant for people who couldn't see at all. It was thought that if you couldn't see, you couldn't have abstract thought, or even intelligent thought at all. But Diderot didn't accept this idea. He traveled to meet a blind man whose intellect was well known in the region.
Diderot never recorded his actual name, calling him simply l'aveugle de Brissot, which means the blind-born man from Brissot.
During his conversation, the blind man described a mirror with exacting detail, without ever having seen it before. He used his non-visual senses to understand the world radically different than ever done before. His grasp on abstract concept astonished Diderot, forcing him to rethink everything previously thought about blindness.
From this encounter, Diderot concluded, l'aveugle-né qui voit clair dans son âme peut guider ceux qui ont des yeux mais ne voient pas, which translates to, the blind-born man who sees clearly into his soul can guide those who have eyes but do not see. Diderot challenged how we know what we know and who gets to define truth, something that threatened the supremacy of the church. For his writings, Diderot was thrown in prison until he promised to moderate his public writings.
But imprisonment didn't silence his ideas. His writings sparked conversations that reshaped ideas that was previously thought on blindness.
Diderot made clear that blind people could not only participate intellectually, but also illuminate truths unseen by sighted society. Diderot and the blind-born man from Brissot remind us that insight does not depend on eyesight. It depends on curiosity, openness, and respect.
Because the truth belongs to everyone.
Produced with support from the Blind Travel Foundation. Visit blindtravel.org to learn more.